Hi, friends and supporters here. Lily Tang Williams. Just want to talk to you briefly before I have to cook dinner in my kitchen in New Hampshire. Well, thank you for your support and following me and share my videos. I'm sorry I did not win the primary on September 13th. We got a strong finish though, with 25% of the votes after being outspent 5-1 and 4-1. And I'm trying to help our candidates, including my opponent in the primary, to win on Tuesday. November 8th is election day. Before you go vote, fill up your gas tank, reorder your winter heating oil. Maybe that will help you to make decision at the ballot box. Our winter heating oil in New Hampshire now is almost $6 a gallon. And in the winter might go up to $7, $8 a gallon. People are hurting. Small business, working families, retired people live on fixed income, all caused by past 2 years Democrats controlled Congress and White House policies. Of course, some people say, well, there's a war, there's other reasons. But mainly, I think if you look at inflation, it is caused by massive government spending and printing money. Ask yourself, is your life better today than 2 years ago? If not, if you're not happy, if you think that our country is going down the wrong path, please show up to vote. I live in China for 24 years. I never had the citizens' right to vote. All leaders were appointed. People would love to vote. And that's some citizens' rights some people are willing to die for. But in America, lots of people still choose not to show up. They feel helpless. They feel like, what can I do? Just one of the citizens. Well, if 7 billion people all think that way in the whole world, I'm just one of the 7 billion people. What can I do? We only got one life to live. We got to live free. We got to live happily. And of course, we have Second Amendment right. But before we use that as last resort to defend our natural rights, we got to use our ballot boxes. It doesn't matter you consent to be ruled or not. You have people there who want to be your masters, who want to rule you over. You have globalists who want to tell us how to live our lives. So every year, every 2 years, there's an important election. It's very critical for you to show up, to voice your opinions, to pick the candidates that represent your values. Otherwise, how do you complain? You cannot just give up. Each individual can make difference. As an American citizen by choice, I do feel that way. I feel like I have made difference. I have made the impact. I'm gonna continue to do my best to make the impact. I'm here to ask you to vote on Tuesday, November 8th, and get your friends, families, neighbors, whoever are American citizens, and get them to be inspired and to participate. Otherwise, nobody is going to represent us to speak for us. And you have seen what happened in the last 2 years. The policies do make difference in people's lives. And whoever is supposed to serve you, ought to listen to you, represent you, instead tell you what to do, what to say. And you have no rights as parents. And you cannot decide what your kids are learning. And if you don't agree with their narrative, you'll be canceled, you'll be silenced. You cannot even ask questions. Do I still live in a free country? I believe I do. Because if I'm saying whatever I'm saying in this country, Today, I would be locked up if I was in China as a former citizen there. My friends in China tell me they cannot even say anything on WeChat anymore. They'll be silenced. They get their account canceled. So I don't hear much from them. And you have to repeat propaganda narratives and talking points. We don't want to go down that path. People are supposed to have free speech. We can disagree with each other civilly, respectfully, but we should be canceled just because some candidates we support are not your candidates, or I did not ask the right questions. I truly believe America is still the best country on earth. It's an exceptional country. It's just our people have to be informed, educated, and not live in fear, and not live in confusion. If you act like a citizen of this country as owners, then you got to act like owners. You got to hold politicians responsible, accountable, representing you, not the special interest, not the corporate needs, not the people who can later to rule over you. I don't need the masters. I don't need the people tell me how to live my life. But I also don't want people to cancel me if I just ask wrong questions and accuse me to be extremist. If I love freedom, I want to speak the truth. I want to participate in our democratic process, but I'm wrong in the wrong party, or I'm speaking the wrong messages, then I can be accused to be extremist. Who are those people out there trying to shut people down, demonize each other? I do believe our citizens ought to be united. And regardless the results on Tuesday, we need to be civil with each other. We need to respect each other's choices. But fundamentally, every election is about us. It's not about the ruling elites. It's about our country. It's about our rights. I never had those rights in China. I take my rights here seriously. Before I become a citizen, I had to do research about what candidates were running. Do they represent me or not? I go to their town halls. I ask tough questions. I thought that's the ideal America supposed to be. So do your research and go fill up your gas tank to check out the prices. I'm sure you already know all the kitchen table issues this election year are very, very important. You also don't like radical woke left policies in schools, in our federal government, in our agencies, in our institutions, then voice yourself by voting this Tuesday. Thank you so much. I appreciate. I will try to do more live, and regardless won or lost, it doesn't matter. My message is always going to be out there. I will never be silenced. I will never be quiet. I will always do the right thing. I will fight for America. I will fight for our liberties. So stay in touch and please go vote. We hope we have good results and stop this fast train going down the wrong direction for our country. Thank you and goodbye.